A rock that does not move. Breathe. Just breathe. There are mornings when the light feels heavy, when the air itself seems tired, when your soul wakes before your body and whispers, "What is the point of all this?" Some days we rise laughing, full of color, full of motion, and other days we rise empty, as if life slipped quietly out of our hands overnight. We sit on the edge of our bed and ask, why work? Why move? Why speak? Why try? Is life only eating, working, sleeping, and then disappearing? If that is all, then the heart rebels, because the heart knows it was made for something bigger than dust. We look at the world and see shining towers, glittering stages, roaring crowds, endless money. And still we feel small. Still we feel unsatisfied. Even the richest say, money cannot fill the soul. Even the famous say, applause fades. Even the powerful say, power is lonely. And deep inside we already knew this. We chase dreams, reach them, and then discover they were only shadows. We climb mountains, only to find another mountain behind it. We drink from success, only to feel thirsty again. It is like running after the wind. Beautiful, exhausting, and never arriving. And then a quiet truth appears. Gentle, steady, unshaken. There is something that does not vanish. There is something that does not betray. There is something that does not crumble with time. That something is truth. That truth is God. Obedience to Him is not a cage. It is a harbor. Not a burden, but a shelter from the storm. When everything moves, He remains. When the world shouts, He whispers peace. When our heart trembles, He stands firm like an unbreakable rock. We work, not to worship money, but to walk in integrity. We eat, not in greed, but in gratitude for today. We live, not in fear of tomorrow, but in faith for the present moment. If we lose wealth, we still have peace. If we lose status, we still have dignity. If we lose everything, we have not lost our soul. The world scrolls. God sees. The world forgets. God remembers. The world distracts. God gathers us back to center. And here is the hope. You do not need to own the world to have a meaningful life. You do not need to be famous to be precious. You do not need to be powerful to be purposeful. You only need to walk in truth. When you trust God, your steps become lighter. Even when the road is long, your heart becomes steadier. Even when the wind is strong, your life becomes meaningful. Even when it looks simple. You were not made for vanity. You were made for eternity. So breathe again. Stand. What? Do what is right today. Love when you can. Be honest when you speak. Be gentle when you judge. Be faithful when you serve. And trust, deeply trust, that the one who created you is walking beside you. The world may shake. You do not have to, because you are standing on a rock that does not move. And that rock is God. Amen.